Hello, Taurus. We are going to do a monthly love reading. So I'm just going to start with the overall love vibe for you this month. Then look at your energy and your situation, your connection, and just go from there. So start with some oracle cards and then move to tarot, maybe some other oracle cards. We'll see what happens. So first thing up, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Oh, I dig that. Really connecting into your intuition. You're super intuitive. I know that other signs in the zodiac probably get more props for being intuitive, but my dear Taurus, you are super intuitive. Well, I'm a Taurus, so I can say that. All right, so then the next one is, ooh, oh boy. Sexual union. I don't want to get censored here. Honor the place and one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I am here for that. Starting off strong with this overall love vibe. All right, let's do one more. Oop. Sacred union. Oh my goodness. Taurus. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That is so beautiful. And that's so true. Like, I find that so often folks don't take relationship seriously, or they're too busy posting about it, but it's a true union is sacred, and not everything should be shared, and it should be honored. And the more you honor it, it's like you watering a plant. The more it grows and flourishes. So this is looking super delicious for you, Taurus. I love it. All right, so let's look at where your energy is at, and that with your connection, or if there's if you're single, we'll see. All right, so interesting. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. Interesting. So it feels like perhaps you have been fighting. Maybe that's not the right word. There have been some challenges in your love life to date. Perhaps fighting for what you want, or getting clear on what you want. Interesting, there are two fives here, and then we also have the Knight of Swords that is cutting through some of this. Let's see. Underneath we have the Moon and then the Queen of Pentacles. So interesting. So there may have been information that was hidden from you, or this could even be about yourself, because remember, your primary relationship is always with yourself. And so perhaps this struggle has been an internal struggle. So whatever happens to us internally then gets reflected in the external. But after the Moon, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's a very like grounding energy, which is, Pentacles are earth signs, so that's perfect for you. It seems like whatever was going on with this challenge, this struggle, it did cause a lot of confusion and maybe a lot of like looping energy in the mind. So, and things that were hidden, and there was a sense of isolation. So maybe you kind of pulled back, retracted, kind of went into some type of turtle shell as you reflected, as you were going through this like very mental, kind of trying to dig to the truth. And the reason I say that is because we have the Moon here, and the Moon, is going to shine light on those things that are hidden, or the subconscious. So, but then we follow up. So you do pull out of it. So if you're in this retreat, and honestly, whenever we go through any type of deep reflection. And of course, Mercury retrograde, and we have 2 other planets in retrograde that started in July. I find that that's the best time to review, reflect, etc. So just consider yourselves like spot on in the beginning of the month. So if there is any type of, like I said, looking for this pattern, or like, what's behind this? Why am I being triggered by X? What's this struggle about? You do get the clarity coming in. So let's see about love then. So in general, starting off a little confused, or I should say reflective, but getting to the truth, taking some alone time, totally fine. Listen, you need to honor your needs in whatever space you're in. Okay, so let's look at more relationships. So talk to me about this connection. Tell me more about the connection. Oh, interesting. So 4 of Swords, but then the 10 of Cups. So that's fascinating. So 4 of Swords is always kind of like a pause. Goes back to that whole reflection. Like it's taking a time out, a rest. But then after that rest, then you come out with the 10 of Cups. So if there's been a pause in the relationship, or maybe if you're dating, there's been what they call it, like a dry spell, like you haven't been meeting anybody that is a good match, that is your vibe. And so maybe you took a step back, or maybe you're revising things. But then once you take this time and you take that rest, that reflection, etc., then 10 of Cups, this is wish fulfillment. This is, the marriage, the house, the kids, if you want any of that, like take what resonates, leave the rest. But this is one of the best cards for love to see in a reading. So I want to know more about the 4 of Swords. So is this 4 of Swords, is this my Taurian, or is this their connection? So the Hangman, yeah. I mean, like, I just said pause. Then we have the Hangman with no movement. Interesting. So, yeah, Taurus, it really looks like, and once again, this may not resonate for you at this time. Totes fine. But for those of you that it does, really take, this challenge then leads to this aloneness, but then the retreat, the non-action, the reflection, the taking a time out. But then, like I said, you get so fascinating. So tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Ooh, and we have a jumper. Okay, let's see what this jumper has to say. 7 of Swords. So interesting. So depending on the reading, you can take it a couple different ways, but when I look at this, to me, this speaks to strategy. And so I feel like this is your person, and they are working on a strategy to get to the 10 of Cups with you, to get to this sacred union. I actually really like that. Tell me more about, the 7 of Swords. We had some more jumpers. Goodness gracious. Taurus, these cards are we have the 3 of Cups. That's awesome. So the 3 of Cups is a celebration card, often for like a wedding or things of that nature. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So Taurus, listen, you may have been feeling down, withdrawn, taking the time out, no action to process, reflect. But look at this, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Honestly, it feels like by the end of August here, there is some super good news. So let's see if we could get a timeline. Underneath with the 8. So August is an 8 month. So, you know, it could be the first 8 days of August itself. 8 weeks seems too far out, too much, I think, can change in that time. So let's see if there's, is this, we'll say connection going to deepen. And if you're single, who's ever coming in is gonna want to give you everything. So, see if we can get a little timeline else here. Ace of Pentacles. Once again, new beginnings. And what I love about Pentacles, once again, because you're an earth sign, Pentacles are for earth signs, it's very grounded in the 3D. This isn't just a dream, right? Just like with the Ten of Pentacles here. So we have lots of love, wish fulfillment, celebration, and then we have the, you know, the building the dream and the 3D. This is super luscious. So basically, whatever you are feeling, coming out of July into August, taking that time to reflect, you're going to get that clarity, right, from the moon. And then look at all this luscious goodness that is coming through for you. Like, honestly, this is amazing. All right. So you know what? Let me just pull. I'm hearing to pull 2 angel number cards. Okay. So whatever other insights, maybe how to help you, what energy you need to hold, anything that may help you as you reflect in the beginning of the month. Let's just see. Any last words of insight, support to help you really anchor in this sacred union. Divine guidance. I love that. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. Oh, honestly, I think that really will help you with this reflection phase, with kind of like taking time to step back, reflect, trusting that you are always protected, and really tuning into your intuition, which goes with the lovely moon. Really tuning in and trusting in this divine plan. So once again, it's like you had to take a step back, get clear, finish tidying up whatever you needed to, especially with this amazing Lion Gates portal. And then boom, then you're ready. You're 100. Excellent. All right, one more. Do one more. Okay. Self-care. Absolutely. I think that totally speaks to this. We need those times. So it says practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engage in activities that bring joy into your life. I love that. I absolutely love that, because when I look at the overall, you know, energy with all the cards combined, taking that time out, that reflection, to really take good care of you, to just worry about you, meet your own needs, get clear, take baths, sit in nature, whatever it is that you do for self-care. Maybe it's starting a new, you know, exercise routine. I mean, for everybody, it's going to be different. Maybe it's, you know, pulling away from social media if you're on social media too much, except for my YouTube channel, just kidding, etc. So yeah, that's a really great reminder. Those are both super beautiful. So I hope that, you know, that this resonated, gave you the clarity that you need, trusting in your journey, right? It's all a journey to get us to where we need to be in this divine plan. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for watching. I deeply appreciate each and every one of your views. And give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, help spread the love vibes around the world. Sparkle and shine your light and your magic the only way that you can. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.